Here at the repair shop, countless treasures have been brought back to life.
Deep breath. Oh, gosh.
That reveal so much about who we are
It is.
and where we're from.
It's perfect.
But there's so much more out there
Let's do it.
that's not yet made it to the barn.
Beautiful, isn't it? Absolutely beautiful.
So the team are hitting the road.
This is the perfect opportunity to meet some new people, learn some new skills, and maybe fix a few things on the way.
Yeah, I'm up for that.
On a unique adventure
Wow!
We're going to get some looks on the way back to the barn.
to join forces with expert craftspeople
We put in 130 hours just hanging on the hazels.
on their most ambitious restorations yet,
They all need replacing.
Yes, hundreds of pieces of stone.
Wow.
keeping heritage crafts alive
Good job with friends.
I know, isn't it?
and passing precious skills to future generations,
Is he a good student?
He is, yes.
Does he listen to you?
He does, for the most part.
sparking restorations across the country.
You're part of the history of this now as well.
Today, Dom and Lucia get up close and personal with one of Scotland's most famous landmarks.
This is quite fun.
It needs a steady hand and a head for heights.
Whoa!
From an ancient monument to some very modern art.
So nice at the end of the day to stand back and look at what we've created. Yeah.
And Glasgow's Chinese community sets the repair shop a challenge.
Why don't you fix it for me and then give you a short demonstration?
Here we go, road trip time,
We're on the road and we have been invited to Glasgow.
heading to Glasgow.
Glasgow's location on the River Clyde transformed it into a major trading port, placing it at the heart of the British Empire in the 18th and 19th centuries. Today is a modern hub of culture and creativity, but its rich history is never far away. Standing proudly over the city for centuries, the stunning medieval masterpiece, Glasgow Cathedral.
We're going to be visiting one of the tallest landmarks of Glasgow, which is the spire of Glasgow Cathedral.
You know what's even more amazing than that?
What?
You're going to the top of it.
Well, you know what? We'll probably see the spire of the cathedral 10 miles
Very
before we got there. And it's like...
There's been a cathedral on this site for over 800 years.
Wow.
Oh, we are so lucky to be here. I don't know where to look first.
I know, it's like a real feast for the eyes, isn't it? Look at these embossed... They've got little creatures in there.
yeah.
Everyone's different. Everyone is different.
All carved from stone.
Yeah.
Like most ancient buildings, it's an ongoing battle to keep it in tip-top condition. They're currently carrying out vital works on the spire, battered by centuries of Glasgow weather. It's a once-in-a-lifetime chance for Dom and Lucia to see this towering monument up close.
I can't wait to find out more, so I'm going to go and find Stacey.
And I'll find Ian.
Good. We'll
meet
compare
up.
notes.
Absolutely. Look forward to it.
The works mean rare access to the cathedral's golden weathervane, which normally sits a dizzying 225 feet above ground. It's in real danger of falling apart without vital repairs.
Ah, here they are. Hello, guys. How's it going?
Luckily, Dom's here to assist blacksmith Stacey Hibbard and her apprentice, Jameel.
This is really impressive.
It is, it's beautiful. It's a beautiful piece of work.
It's quite incredible, isn't it, to think this has come from the roof?
All the way up
Yeah,
there.
all the way up there.
Looks so tiny up there compared to now.
It's huge. All of these pieces would be stacked up on top of each other.
Yep, the cockerel at the top, and then we would have the points and then the ball.
So tell me about what you're up to here.
This particular piece has been down a couple of times before.
Okay.
So we're led to believe that the first time it came down was in 1991, where it blew off with the pole attached and essentially javelined into the ground.
all the way to the ground here?
Yeah. We assume that there was repairs made,
Of course.
but we think this is still original to the cathedral.
But there's clearly had some repairs from that terrible
From then
accident in
and
the
from
90s.
2012 as well. That was when it fell off again.
Again.
Yes.
We need to stop this from happening. So what
Yes.
is going on with this cockerel? He does not want to be on the
It
roof.
doesn't want to be up there. Unfortunately, there's no way to kind of properly secure it because otherwise it won't spin. So it's essentially just sits on top of a pole.
Don't tell me that all of that scaffolding has been put up just for you guys to get the weathervane off.
No, not at all. So there's a lot of restoration work that's going on within the church steeple and the spire. So it's given us a great opportunity to do those repairs, to re-gild it. Otherwise, it would have still been up there now.
OK. And I guess at the moment, this gold is, I'm assuming, gold leaf.
Most of it's actually gold paint at this point. There's patches that you will see that are slightly shinier.
Yeah.
That's the gold leaf that
There's
is
bits
still
of leaf.
adhered.
Yeah. So are you going to strip all this off?
We will be flame cleaning to remove and burn off the paint. So it's just kind of a gentle heat to it just so that we don't damage the copper below it.
Copper?
The whole thing is copper.
I've worked on one of these before and it was lead and all sorts of
No,
materials.
it's all copper. The reason it's gold is so that it stands out to show the opulence as well.
This is fascinating. The first concern I would have is this dodgy weld here.
Yes.
Can I have a sand and see?
Yes.
It's quite a strange feeling standing down through all these layers
Yes.
of history. You found anything on your side?
A little bit of silver.
Oh, it's silver. It is
not
silver.
the gold I was hoping for.
Hang
So
on.
it potentially is a lead solder.
That is obviously not a weld. That now looks like, well, do you think lead?
Potentially, yes.
Yeah.
We will get a kit on it just to confirm.
To test that and analyse it and
Yeah.
see what that's actually made of. But what about these cracks around here? I mean, that's so thin around here.
So this is all from where it's taken the weather and it's work hardened and cracked. So we'll flame clean it
Okay.
and then fill these cracks.
To see where the weathervane used to perch, Lucia's getting a bird's eye view of the cathedral under the guidance of Ian Lammy, District Architect for Historic Environment Scotland.
The current big project is the steeple. At the very top, there's been movement. We're going to be carrying out repairs over the next 2 or 3 months.
How high is it?
It's 225 feet from here. It's breathtaking.
Is it?
It
I'm
is.
sure
The
it
view
is.
is as well.
I'm going to bite the bullet and say, let's do it.
Let's go.
Oh my goodness, this is so exciting. Okay, this is where it changes a bit for me. My God, my... Whoa! Whoa! Oh, that was an experience.
Yeah, well, this is only the first part.
Are we there yet?
Right, we've got one more flight.
In 1406, the cathedral's wooden steeple was destroyed by lightning. This mid-15th century stone replacement is now suffering its own meteorological mischief.
What are we looking at, Ian, here?
Well, we're looking at the structural cracking, and it's due to the steelwork that's inside that was put in the 1970s to secure the top of the steeple. Over the past 20, 30 years, the rainfall now has gone up so much, the moisture is going through the masonry,
Yeah,
and
of
it's
course.
actually starting to
Corrode.
the steel. For every millimetre of steel that corrodes, you can get up to 10 millimetres of push. What gives is actually
Incredible.
the stone rather than the joint. Well, what we're doing is we're going to take the steelwork out to put new stainless steel. It's the very highest grade of stainless steel. It's got really very, very high corrosion resistance. There's something else to see as well, and it's further up, so.
It's the gift that keeps on giving.
To reach the summit where the weathervane once sat, it's up yet another flight of steps.
Woohoo! Oh,
It's something.
Over 200 very windy feet up.
So here we are, up where the weathervane was. You can actually see its profile. That's the glow.
yeah.
And beyond that, on the next level, was the weathercock.
Oh, my word.
Isn't
And
it?
so whoever puts the weathercock back on has to go up there.
It has to go up on the next level, which we don't have the ladders for at the moment.
No,
We're taking
no.
the weathercock away.
Why are you doing the weathervane at the same time as the structural?
Well, this is once in a generation. This scaffold will do all of the repairs, and it'll probably be 60 to 100 years before we're doing anything.
Again, with this kind of scaffolding. How does it feel for you personally to have once in a generation access to this?
It's a fantastic privilege. I mean, I just love my job.
Yeah.
How can you know it?
Yeah.
I mean, you're fixing your heritage.
Why is it important to the community that we have this kind of heritage preserved?
Everything you see right round this whole big city all started from this church, this cathedral, back in the early medieval period. So everything developed from where we're standing right here.
Absolute privilege, absolute privilege.
Oh, here she is. Lucia. Well done. Well done. Oh,
Stunned.
Speechless. I am speechless. Have you been up there?
Yes, we had to do the initial assessment up there.
How was it?
It was really scary. It was totally awesome, amazing, spectacular, quite beautiful,
Yeah.
but so scary.
Oh.
And it was really windy.
That's why this guy keeps jumping off there.
Absolutely, I don't blame him.
And so the next job is to take this back to the workshop and do some flame cleaning. I know. Which is going to strip all of this off because the copper needs repairs to done. Look, see these cracks. But he's going to look good.
This isn't Dom's first brush with a weathervane, but it needs the skill of a blacksmith to achieve this particular repair.
I've worked on a few weather vanes now that are actually back out up on church roofs.
Yeah,
And
I
it's-
remember one came into the repair shop a
The
long time
cockerel?
ago. Yeah, I remember
Yeah,
that.
yeah, that's back up on the church roof
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
So I really
Issue with
take my
that.
hat off to Stacey. Knowing that what you're working on is going to end up back out in the elements, up really,
That-
really high,
Yeah.
exposed to the elements, and the cost and the amount of work involved in getting up there is massive.
Yeah.
Big job on our hands, yeah.
Lucia is off to beat a Glaswegian with an extraordinary restoration challenge. So Dom is at Stacey's forge, where she's coaching apprentice Jameel on the ancient art of forging metal.
Stacey, is he a good student?
He is, yes.
Does he listen to you?
He does, for the most part.
I'm just drawing out the taper and spinning round the...
Just sort of making it longer,
yeah.
stretching it out.
Definitely.
It's amazing how easy you can move it. I would love to stay here by the forge, but you know why I'm here. How are you getting on with the weather vane?
It is outside and ready for flame cleaning.
Here he is, our old friend.
Yep.
Okay, so we're going to use heat to burn off all of this old layers of paint and all this gold leaf and whatever's left there.
Yep. So we can re-gild it and get it looking nice and shiny again. So we need to be wearing masks and overalls.
You ready?
I'm ready.
We're invincible now.
We are.
Removing years of built-up paint and gold leaf will leave Stacey and Jameel a clean copper surface to work on. It'll also reveal any previous patches and repairs.
That is burning the paint off so quickly.
Yep. It's very hot.
Wow. You have to keep moving around so not heat one area too quickly.
Copper has a low melting point and it will burn away.
So have a go at that. How's it going?
It's going well.
Go on.
Let me have a brush, see what we're dealing with.
Wow.
And by taking off those layers, you can see damage that we didn't see before.
That's mid, isn't it? Looks like what it could be, but yeah.
This is exactly what we were saying about removing all the paint and the gold leaf and all the old layers of paint that have been building up on there has revealed this area. So although it looks a mess now, this is the start of quite a long process to get this cockerel looking beautiful to put back on the roof.
Definitely.
You must really enjoy doing this. What is your favourite part of this craft?
Being on the anvil and forging, making something malleable that is normally very rigid with fire is enjoyable.
Brilliant. So what's next for our precious weathervane?
The next step is to address any corrosion, fix all of the holes, bumps.
I've seen a couple more. The more I'm looking at it, I keep seeing one here. There's a couple in the other wing as well.
Definitely. And then after that has been done, it will be painted and gold leafed again.
Then put back on the roof.
It's typical that when you do quite a lot of repairs on a piece that you stamp it with your name and the date.
How does that feel? Knowing that
cool.
your stamp is going to be up on this, so in the net, it could be 100 years later.
No one else will see it from the top of the cathedral, but I'll know.
I cannot wait to see this finished and back on that rooftop.
While Dom works on the weathervane, Lucia's been asked to lend her skills to another item in need of repair. There's been a growing Chinese community in Glasgow since the 19th century. And Kaming has a piece of the city's Hakka Chinese minorities' heritage in need of attention.
Ka,
Yes.
tell me about this very beautiful object.
It's a traditional unicorn head
And what is it used for?
Chinese celebration, like the Chinese New Year.
Yeah?
Sometimes like the weddings as well.
Really?
Yes, they call it killing.
A killing?
Yeah, killing. It's,
Is this the actual horn for the unicorn?
yes, that's the actual horn for the unicorn.
How old is this?
25 years old.
Really? I can tell it's quite old just
Yes.
because of some of the discoloration that's
Yes,
on it.
yes.
Where did you get this from?
This is from the Wing Hong Centre where I work at. It's like a drop-in centre for the Chinese elderlies. That's where they all gather and have a little chat with friends.
I'm a bit frightened to touch it. How do you handle it? You hold it at the base?
Well, I normally hold it at the base here.
Okay.
Just where the handle is.
Okay. Right. Right.
And-
Oh, look at this. Oh, my goodness, it's huge.
The actual traditional way of putting this down is if you face it towards a door.
Really?
Otherwise, if you don't have it facing the doorways, it's bad luck.
How is it used?
It's a very specific dance by two people. The first person takes the head. The second one takes the back end. Person at the front swings the head side to side.
Would you actually wear this?
Yes.
So are you a dancer then?
Yes, I would dance with it.
Is there anyone else that knows how to do the dance in Glasgow?
To be honest, I'm the only person that knows how to do the dance.
No!
Yes. But I would like to pass on that knowledge to the younger generations,
I
if I
bet
can.
you would. That'd be fantastic. So you're of a generation that's on a cusp
Yes.
of change, massive
Yes.
change.
Yes.
And you are in the business of preserving the
Yes.
culture, really,
Yes. Mostly traditional culture.
the traditional culture.
Yes.
You've got all these absolutely beautiful colour schemes and designs.
Yes.
But can you talk to me a little bit about the damage? Like, what are your main concerns?
The main concern is the actual unicorn itself.
Right,
that's
the
the main
horn,
problem.
the horn. Oh, I can
It's-
see there's a lot of...
Yes, there's a lot of tape. Mainly, it's just the outside of the unicorn head.
OK, so we're just talking about the papier-mâché.
Yes.
Kat, how do you feel seeing it in this condition?
I left the heart broken.
Because this is actually quite delicate material,
Yes, it
isn't
is,
it?
yes.
It's a fragile thing. And when was the last time you used it?
Chinese New Year, 2018. I do not want to damage this any more than I have.
Can you give a demonstration of that?
Why don't you fix it for me and then give you a short demonstration afterwards?
I am more than happy to do that. I'm literally blown away by the beauty of this object. I will do my absolute best
Please.
to make him pristine and ready to dance.
Thank you.
Before Lucia takes the Qilin back to the barn, she and Dom reflect on their sky-high encounter with Glasgow Cathedral's weathervane.
But the thing I like about it is, once the work has been done and it's all gilded and back in place, thousands of people, of the residents of Glasgow, are going to see that every
Yeah.
day. It's a landmark, isn't it?
Ian made the point that it's a generational thing, you know? It'll be probably not even the next generation, but the one after that is the next group of people to go up there.
Although I will say that cockerel has a tendency to keep jumping off the roof.
Yeah, I heard that.
Yeah. He's got
That
a
must
bit of a
be a-
mind of his own. He may well
Imagine-
make another leap at some point.
I met a man in a park with a unicorn.
You're not supposed to be talking to strangers in parks.
That's what my mum always said. He brought a fantastic papier-mâché head. If I said a Chinese dragon, you might think of it.
Yeah.
It's that kind of thing, but it's actually
long.
a unicorn. No, it's more rounded.
Okay.
It's very beautiful, very ornate, beautifully painted, and there's a whole dance that goes with it.
How are you feeling about actually repairing it?
I am a little bit nervous because I actually...
Quite a responsibility,
It is
isn't
a
it?
responsibility, and I don't want to do anything that's different, really, to how it would have been made 20, 30 years ago.
Yeah.
So introducing new materials, I'm really going to be very hesitant about. It's going to continue to dance.
Good. Because if it
Yeah.
wasn't for people like him, the next generation are going to come along and not know anything about it.
I know, Dom. It only
Yeah.
takes one person to have that passion, and then you feed it into the next generation.
Nice.
Lucia and the Chinese unicorn are now back at the repair shop, and she'll be using her knowledge of traditional materials and paint restoration to repair the fragile surface.
It's had a lot of repairs, and this sticky tape has been used to do a lot of repairs. And on this horn, which is the actual unicorn's horn, there's a lot of tape just being bound around it. The tape itself, it's really degraded. You can see how yellow it is. It's very brittle, and it's already peeling off the surface of this beautiful papier-mâché head. One of the things I was a bit concerned about was the actual bamboo structure. So there's a bamboo framework under this paper, and I did bring in some bamboo from my garden, different sizes in case I had to cut some slivers. But structurally, it's pretty good, which is great. But it's the papier-mâché that's become torn, and that's what's been covered up with this. Look at that, it's just coming off like a big scab. But that is good. What I'm hoping to be able to do is just reconstruct the areas of damage, mostly from the inside if I can, so that you can't see any of my work, and then repaint it. Sort of get the designs back in place as well, where it's broken along the tears. Quite a bit of work, but I am very aware that Killin does like to look towards the door, because that's where Killin brings in the good luck, and I want to try and keep him facing that way as much as possible. But he'll just have to forgive me when I turn him upside down now and again.
There's more fragile material back at Stacey's forge. The thin tail metal on the weathervane has cracked, so Stacey and Jameel are soldering it strong again.
So we've got the small cracks in here. We've already started kind of sanding them back and cleaning them so that we've got a nice clean surface for the silver to run on. These bigger cracks we will fill in with sprays instead, but the nice small cracks we can do with a bit of silver solder as a nice and flush. We're looking for those to kind of melt and then run into this crack and fill it. It's all about getting the heat in the right place, and sometimes you think you are, and then you find like that bit of solder down here melted, but the rest of it isn't, and it's just trying to chase the heat. We don't need to worry about doing too much to the edges, because the nature of this weather vane being up where it is, with the winds and storms it gets, they are going to crack again. We're just trying to prolong the life as much as possible. Since we flame cleaned the ends here, we've discovered that they've got a couple more holes in it. This one, there was the patch over it originally. It would have been there. And then when we flame clean it, the tin solder that was underneath has melted, and it just fell off, revealing this rather nasty kind of hole behind it. There is some kind of filler that's in here that will break off, so we're going to have to clean that out. We'll cut out this section and use a piece of the original patch to set in there and solder it in place, so we fill it completely instead of having a raised patch over the top.
Back at the repair shop, Lucia's also repairing cracks.
It took me quite a while to work out what I needed to do. I mean, I thought I would be able to go on the inside and repair everything from the inside, but that's not how it works. Each of these sections, like the horn, this whole nose cone thing here, everything is actually added as a separate pod, so you can't get from the inside of the structure at all. So I've had to really think hard and try quite a few things to see what would work. Then what I'm doing, I've actually softened this area of damage, so it's a lot easier just to lift up. And then I'm using Japanese tissue, which is a lot stronger. And I'm using a cellulose adhesive, and I'm just attaching that to the underside. It's a two-part process. Once that's all nice and dry, then I will just very gently tuck it all inside with some new paste and attach it. I've already put one layer on, and I'm going to have to build it up bit by bit just to start building up that gap. It's been very fiddly. I'm having to sort of treat every tear and every loss separately, but now I've got into a rhythm and I feel confident with the materials that I am using on this now. I've done most of the paper mache fills. They've actually gone quite well. Some of them I've had to put some acrylic filler on top, and I'm very nervous about that, but it was the only way I could bring the surface up to the very edge of the top layers of paper mache. But I'm happy to get to the level where I'm actually starting to retouch, and I'm hoping that this retouching will really bring all the or sort of lose all the damages, really. They just won't be so obvious. And I'm putting in the base coats, which is this lovely yellow ochre. This is an acrylic. I'm using acrylic because I'm getting an opaque body colour, and it offers quick drying, and it's also fairly flexible. And then for the blue, it's really quite an intense blue. You only need a little bit, and it stains quite strongly. So I've got a long way to go with this, but so far it's been quite a lucky piece, and I just hope I've imparted enough strength back into the structure that it'll stand up to the wonderful dance of the unicorn.
While Lucia continues her work on the Chelan, Dom is still in Glasgow to visit a venue where talented artisans ply their craft in some vibrant ways. Yardworks is a community facility at the centre of Glasgow's art and culture scene. Resident artist David Green, also known as Pizza Boy, is serving up tasty slices of street art.
This place is just incredible.
Yeah.
It's so inspiring just walking around this yard.
It's just a place where you can come and learn to paint, or you can hone your craft, and you can do it all legally and safely. There's everything from oil painters, fine artists, to graffiti artists, printmakers, people working with fabrics, you name it.
So it's not everything. Just graffiti?
No, it's a mix of everything.
Glasgow's street art scene has been celebrating the identity and culture of the city since the 1960s. Now artists are being commissioned to create the next generation of large-scale public murals.
What are you up to at the moment?
Well, I'm working on a mural just now, a nice big bit of letter and a portrait, which I think you'd probably be decent at trying.
I've already got my sleeves rolled up. Let's go.
Oh. There you go.
Wow. Do you mind if I have a go?
Let's go for it.
I know you've got a lot of time invested in this, though.
It's okay.
I promise I'll be careful.
I'm sure you'll be fine. I'm sure you'll be okay.
I'm all right with a brush, but we'll see how we go. Do you want the R or the O?
You choose, whatever.
I'll do the O. It looks easier.
Yeah. You need to cut in.
I don't want to cut in around that, yeah.
The birth of Yardworks in 2016 marked a shift in Glasgow's relationship with street art, increasing opportunities for artists and communities.
For someone like me, graffiti is something that you would see, in the street that someone's done. How does that become a job?
Well, I painted graffiti when I was younger, and yeah, it's an opportunity from someone who's going to pay you to paint something on a legal wall, and that happened to be the director of this place. I obviously proved myself in that one mural, and then from then on, I just kept on getting more work.
I guess places like this give so many other people that first chance.
Yep. We do like a lot of community work with workshops and things, and it'll be like...
Oh, do you?
Yeah, and it'll be maybe like young adults, people wanting to get into the art world, or sometimes people that don't even know that half of this sort of stuff exists as a job. And you're just going in there and maybe doing 1 or 2 days with them, and then that could open up their eyes to something that they've never experienced before.
When I work on community projects down at the barn, so many people come out that people have never met before and they've never chatted to, and it's like all of a sudden they all come together and you're helping and repairing that community in a way. I feel like you're doing a similar thing.
Yeah, so whenever you turn up to paint a mural on a wall somewhere, or even just a sign, people will always stop and speak to you. Everyone's happy to see you do it.
Do you think people's perceptions of graffiti are changing now then?
Yeah, definitely, 100%, because there's so many murals popping up and people want to see a bit of colour in their city.
Who doesn't want to be proud of where they live?
Yeah, exactly.
That was so much fun. And it's so nice at the end of the day to stand back and look at what we've created.
Yeah.
Blacksmith apprentice Jameel is also on the brushes, attending to the weathervane that once topped Glasgow Cathedral. With a coat of yellow paint providing a bright and even base, he'll apply the all-important gold leaf, starting with a specialist adhesive called size.
When applying this, we want a nice thin layer so it's not going to take forever to go off, and it's also going to be a nice even coat. So if you end up with it too thick in places, it won't go off as quickly as the rest, and it can cause the gold to look dull in areas where the glue hasn't gone off correctly. We'll know when it's done is when we can run our knuckle or our finger over it and we get a squeaking sound, and that will tell us it's ready for it. If we roll our fingers over it and any of the size comes away or it's tacky, then it's still too wet for us. So that squeaking sound tells me that it's ready for the gold leaf to be applied. We're just going to take a piece of the transfer leaf. And line it up over the size and press it on and rub it in. Now we'll leave that to set a bit more, going over and brushing off any loose that may be around the edges.
Lucia's been going for gold back at the barn. The Chelan is almost ready to return to Glasgow.
I have to come and have a look at this. I've so enjoyed watching you work on him. He's so gorgeous.
I know, he's very photogenic, isn't he?
Oh, my goodness, he's beautiful.
But he's been a real challenge, but absolutely an exquisite item to work on.
Yeah.
And I think when Carr gets him back and he does the unicorn dance, he bobs and weaves and he...
Oh, lovely. Isn't he lovely? Have you got much more else to do?
I've got a few little tweaks to do. Just waiting for some sequins to arrive, and then they'll go on and finish all the decoration because a lot have fallen off.
Okay.
But yeah, he's just about done and ready to go back.
Well, I look forward to seeing him when he goes out.
Oh, thank you, Suze.
It was vital this piece of culture be preserved. As far as he's aware, Kaming is the last person in Glasgow who can perform the unicorn dance. Lucia is back to meet him at Wing Hong Chinese Elderly Centre.
I actually do not know what she's done to it yet, but I'm really, really excited to see. I'm actually very nervous. Just can't wait to see it.
Oh,
hello, how you doing?
Ah, lovely to meet you again.
You too.
I have to say, Kat, I was astonished when I first saw this, and it was such a wonderful item for me to work on. It was very complex. Found out a lot about how he's made. And he is getting a little bit old now, so he's a little bit more fragile, but still ready up for the occasional dance. Why was it important to have the unicorn fixed?
It's very important for the community and also the Chinese community, as it's very, very unique in a way. It brings health and good luck to them, and also to the actual centre itself.
You're looking forward to seeing it?
Yes, I am.
Okay. I'm very excited as well.
Just speechless. Speechless. It's amazing. Amazing.
Yeah. Good.
It's a very big difference, especially the actual front here, looking shining.
Well, everything about it is exquisitely beautiful, and the symbolism on it is incredible.
Yes, it is.
And I think that it will do a very good job for your community centre for years to come.
Thank you. Thank you.
And now I think it's your turn to keep your side of the deal.
It is, yes. It means a lot to the Chinese community to have it fixed because it represents a whole lot to them.
以前喺香港，即係我嘅出生地咧，係好多時都有機會睇到嘅，即係啲過節啊，你嚇逢係啲節日咧，我哋都會睇到嘅。不過都係好多年前嘅事啦嚇。咁而家喺格拉斯哥咧，呢次係第二次睇到咯嚇。
阿嘉明咧就一路咁舞落去咧，就一代傳一代。即係如果佢舞唔到嘅時候，交俾第二個舞，咁我教嗰啲人舞咧，咁咪可以一代傳一代，咁啊更加好啦。
I actually don't know what to say. I'm truly blown away to have that lovely unicorn do the unicorn dance. I mean, it was energetic, it was very powerful, it was wonderful.
Lucia's done a great job. Amazing. Can't say any more.
With the unicorn safely back where it belongs, it's time to return the weathervane to its rightful position, having been grounded for the last 2 years.
I am so excited to be back here at Glasgow Cathedral and see how Jameel and Stacey have got on with the weathervane. And yeah, I'll be climbing up to the top of the spire again. Oh dear, we're a little bit nervous, but happy to. It's a beautiful place.
Awaiting Lucia's arrival on the spire, blacksmiths Stacey and Jameel, who have been working to restore this city landmark. The reassembly starts with the orb upon which the weathervane is mounted.
Hi, guys.
Hi.
Hi. How exciting is this? And here it is.
So Jamel's just cut all the tape for us. So
Okay.
if you want to start pulling it
How
around.
incredible is this? Unbelievable. Splendid job you've done. Wow. It's very beautiful. So was it quite hard to gild it?
It was time consuming. There was actually no gold left on it. So
Really?
we have repainted after giving it a light sand with a yellow enamel paint to give it a yellow base.
Yeah.
It's just so much surface area.
Wow, it looks pretty amazing, actually. All we need is the sun glinting off it. See, but where's the cockerel?
On the next floor up.
OK, let's go. There's the cockerel waiting for its little nesting place.
Give me a hand.
Yeah?
Yep. So we'll lift it on and Jamel will guide us in.
Yeah?
So if you want to take that end.
Right. Do I hold them underneath?
Underneath would be great.
Oh, it's heavy. Oh, my goodness. Oh.
And that's it in place.
Are we ready for the unveiling of this beautiful creature? Wow. How beautiful is this? And look, it moves. What fantastic work you've done, guys. And the gilding is sensational.
Thank you.
Was it really difficult on this cockerel?
It was at times.
Yeah?
There's lots of nooks and crannies.
Quite extraordinary. It radiates, doesn't it?
Yeah.
This is going to be truly a magnificent point for people to look up to the heavens.
Yes.
I am nearly moved to tears. I really am. It's really quite something on top of the world.
Thank you.
It's just been totally wonderful to see the end product and to be part of putting it back up there. And the work that Stacey and Jameel have done has just been it's awesome. And to be part of that in the 21st century is something really quite extraordinary. What else can I say? Apart from the bells behind me and I want to clonk it. Oh, let's go.
With the weathervane back in its rightful place, it's time to leave Glasgow, a city where you find art on every street corner.
The short time that we've been here, I've already noticed how much of a difference it makes. These little bits of the city that would usually be, you know, neglected and run down,
Yeah.
it brightens it up.
I am a fan of certainly the murals.
It's
Yeah.
not hidden away in an art gallery or
No,
in someone's
that's
living
true.
room. It's there, it's out on the road.
Yeah.